one and hope that I can tab into YouTube. Yes, and it's connected on YouTube. Oh my god, we have fixed the problem at hand. Right, so now all I need to do... Oh, it should be live on YouTube already, actually. So I will go ahead and say welcome, guys, to the live stream. My name is Matt James, aka it's me, Mickey T, and today we are going to be working on our epic mountain range, which, admittedly, we are going to be working on for a little bit of time, but I'm hoping today that we can get through a bunch of this mountainside. I have a bunch of stone set aside. Hopefully we won't have to do much mining today because the truth is all my pickaxes are currently broken, as will be revealed in the upcoming video as to why majority of my pickaxes are broken. But we are now live on YouTube. Chat is now open to everybody apparently on YouTube. Wait, no, that should be subscribers only. I set chat to subscribers only on YouTube. Almost no lag from Twitch stream, incredible. Hopefully there shouldn't be any lag on the YouTube one, but, you know, things are things. So let's jump into the game. And here we are, at our mountainside, ready to jump into today's shenanigans. But yeah, I just wanted to welcome everybody, just catch up with chat. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man, Mark? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope the family's well. Hope the missus is well. How you doing, dude? Herkimer Jones almost no lags, apparently, on Twitch. What's the lag like on YouTube, by the way? I'm not really sure how we can tell. But it would be nice to figure out just how much lag we have on the YouTube side of things, because apparently, according to my friend, the lag can be quite bad on YouTube, but I would like to see just how bad it is. Oh, you were ahead on YouTube. Oh, fair enough. Every time I tab out, why does the music always seem to end? I don't want it to pause. Please stop pausing the music. Yo, Jordy Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Family is good, kids are losing their minds, but hey, that's the terrible twos and the troublesome threes. It's only about half a second behind Twitch stream for me. Ah, that's good, that's good. Right, okay, so we can jump into the build today, as we need to go and gather all of our stone from our storage. I've prepped my inventory ready for this live stream, so everything's kind of where it should be. The main pickaxes, at least, are absolutely fine. It's only about half a second behind. Welcome back to Minecraft. Hey, Dark, appreciate it. Been back for a short while now, but I'm glad to be back. Certainly 100% glad to be back into the Dwarven hardcore stuff. We're actually flying with it at the moment. We're well, I say flying. Obviously, you may notice there wasn't a video on Sunday, and that's because my silly old self thought it'd be a really cool idea to undertake yet another mega project in this world, and then I realised after I started that it was way bigger than I anticipated, and I'm kind of having to rethink my strategy towards things. But there will be a video this weekend which will kind of showcase everything that's gone down. And you'll understand why, and you'll think I'm an idiot for starting yet another mega project, which I'm not going to be able to follow up on just yet. So, you know, just the usual day in the life of the Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T. You know, starting the projects that I cannot follow through with, which is a very, very common thing apparently. So we're just filling up the shulkers. I don't actually have as much stone as I thought I did, looking at this, so I might have to do a little bit of mining later on, but tis what tis, I suppose, at the end of the day. So we can go ahead and pick up the shulkers, and then we can go and start getting building, and we'll also do a little bit of recording whilst we're at it as well. Not YouTube recording, just time-lapse stuff, because we need to obviously showcase on YouTube all of the progress, because I don't like to hide things from the YouTube audience. It's only about half a second behind Twitch with me, and now I'll go back to Twitch only. Hey, wherever you're watching the stream from, I appreciate it. If you are watching this stream on YouTube, by the way, please consider hitting the like button on the YouTube stream, as it really helps us out. I'll probably say that several times during this live stream. Update on the barn. The interior is now 60% done. Happy days. Oh, Mad Mark, I am so happy to hear that, dude. I know that you've been like grinding away at that for a long time now, so I'm looking forward to you getting that done. Dreta said, quick question, forgive me if you've already covered it, but that little ocean area that will be a lake when the mountain is finished, or are you going to block it off and drain it? I am probably just going to build over it. I'm being a bit lazy about it, Drater. If you're referring to this ocean bit, yeah, I'm probably just going to build over it. Maybe drain it. I don't really have a necessity to drain it, but I suppose by draining it, it will look a little bit better, I suppose. So maybe we will. I haven't really thought about it, though, in all honesty. But yeah, my initial reaction is to just kind of build over it. Dark said, what's a good place to share a vid of an MC Dwarf build with you? If you've got the link, probably join the Discord. I don't have a chatbot set up for YouTube yet, but if you want to join the Discord, I can go ahead and grab the Discord link from the Twitch chat and just copy and paste it over for you. We have an MC build section in the Discord. You can share any screenshots or videos. I always like seeing the community's sort of dwarven builds and stuff, so whatever you want to throw in there, you're more than welcome to. Geordie said, isn't every MCE player like that, starting projects and then the previous one isn't finished? Yeah, it is a pretty common thing for Minecraft players to do that, I suppose. I just try to not make a habit of it, although I think at this point I'm getting quite infamous for saying, hey, look at this big project I'm doing, and then I never actually finish it. But that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of making a point of continuing with the mountain build here, because I really want to actually get this mountain finished, and I don't want it to become another build where you guys are like, hey, Mike, you started building that like 2 years ago, and you still haven't finished it, and I'll be like, I do leave me alone, please. I'm only one person. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of like power through this today. We'll try and see if we can get as much built as possible on this cliffside, and see if we can make a big dent into it, just so we can, kind of skip past this, because it would be nice to get to some live streams in the future where it's kind of more building and less. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna like flatten this area off a little bit, just to, yeah, that looks a bit better. And then we can build it up there. Fresh Discord link would be good. The one in YouTube description is expired. Yeah, do you know, I can't stand. So basically, anytime as the owner of Discord, if you generate a new link, it invalidates any of the old links that you've made. So every time that I've accidentally made a new link, apparently it just wipes the ones in all of my videos, and it's quite frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I've spent many a time refreshing that Discord link, but if you give me, Def actually did it already. So if I just copy this link over here, so if apparently I'm struggling here, I'm having a bit of a senior moment. You know what? I'm just gonna copy the whole message. I'm having a bit of a senior moment, chat. There we are. Wait, no. That's not the right thing, Mike. That was my description for the video. That did not copy the message. Hold on. I'm having a senior moment. Bear with me, chat. Right, there we are. We can copy and paste you there. That should work. that should, chat. That should be good right there. Anyway, we can now continue. You got this. There is a big task for a dwarf. Yeah, we seem to be good at doing big tasks, as you'll very soon learn in the next video. And I do apologize, chat, about not getting a video out over the weekend. Just, do you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but I feel like I'm also going to need my axe in my inventory, because I forgot there was, like, so many trees to take down here. Oh, no, my boat! I still haven't quite mastered the techniques of... I just ended up in the exact same place I started. I've still got some mastering of the elytra to do, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the best at utilizing the elytra. I'm gonna be honest, as you've just witnessed. Right, there we are. And there we can put you back in the bundle. Bundles are insane, by the way. I really should have gone into using the bundles much sooner. No, bobbity bibbity bibbity. No spoilers. You flying is like me riding a Strider. I have realized though that the chat from YouTube isn't coming up in the on-screen chat thing. So I might need to look into that. For some reason. Aaron, are you able to? Are you free to just take a quick look at that as to how I can get both YouTube and Twitch chat into that on-screen chat? Just so I can carry on building and just so you guys know that I'm not talking to myself. We are live streaming it on YouTube as well as Twitch today. What kind of progress did you make last stream? Didn't get a chance to tune in. Hey, Ryan, appreciate you tuning in this time, though, brother. I didn't really make much progress in terms of last stream. I think I actually ended up... What did I have to do last stream, chat? I think I had a bit of mining to do. And then I also had a bit of... Oh, yeah, I had a lot of technical difficulties in the, in the last stream. Then we actually got... I'll show you in just a second. I'm just building this up, getting rid of this tree. That was it. That was it. You're right. We had this mountain down here to clear. We had this like little cliff thing here. We had to clear this in order to start building our mountain. And then we built this kind of like valley shape, which you can see here. And this is all going to create like this little mountain peak here when it's finally complete. Fingers crossed. And that's what we're doing today. We're just going to be working away at this and hopefully tearing down some trees and trying to build up this this mountain range here all together. Something always breaks when it comes to streaming. Oh, 100%. I never have good luck when it comes to live streaming. Never have good luck. I'm so thankful that I have a good friend of mine that you may see in chat occasionally called Azza. He's a good IRL friend, and he is basically my tech support. Whenever anything breaks, Aaron is always there to help me fix it. So thank the Lord for Azza's in chat. Right, and then we're gonna put you up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love building Dwarvish, but I'm more of a Japanese builder. Hey, look, any style of building is cool in Minecraft. I just like doing Dwarven stuff just because it allows me to relive my childhood of watching Lord of the Rings over and over again. Plus, look at me. I'm a real-life dwarf. I'm chunky, I'm hairy, and, well, I would say I like gold. I do like gold, but maybe not as much as a dwarf likes gold. Ain't nobody getting dragon fever over here today, chat. Don't worry about it. They'll never know it was the whole time. It was me the whole time. I build with vibes. I still don't know why I'm building a barn. Barns are cool. Barns are necessary in worlds. People need to store their food and hunger satisfying wares, I suppose. I suppose I could probably do with building a dwarven inspired barn at some point. But yeah, I love seeing people. Do you know what I've had like multiple times, chat? I've had people say to me like, Mike, like me and my kids love watching your videos, and we're building like a little dwarven world together, and it's the most wholesome thing to hear, man. I was just...
You follow me.
Whoa.
One last time.
You should really try bundles. They're really helpful. You can scroll wheel to cycle through it.
Will you follow me?
Hey, thank you so much, Dark, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you for the follows on Twitch, guys. Really appreciate it. We are actually trying to get partnered on Twitch. It's going to be a long journey. It's not going to be a quick one. But yeah, fingers crossed. One day we'll be a Twitch partner, which will be pretty fancy. Which I'm looking forward to. And do you know what I've kind of realized we're going to have to start doing is kind of like building this up in like this other like weird direction here, because we've kind of built this on a slant like this. So this is going to be, so like this is going to be dragged out, for example, and then this is going to be like this. So we may have some like fixing to do when it comes to this mountain. But we'll see. I'm struggling on my mountains. I am not good with mountains. I kind of watched a video, I think it was by Whip, like about 2 years ago, on how to build mountains in Minecraft, and then I've kind of just attempted to keep developing that style ever since. But yeah, it's not going to be perfect up close, but I have been very transparent in my live streams that my mountains are kind of for looking at from a distance, not for walking on. So when I release my next world download, please don't go mountaineering on my mountains, and then you'll find all the imperfections, and I'll be really embarrassed. 1, 2, 3, 4. All I do when I kind of build like the slopes up to the mountains is make sure that I don't do lengths any longer than 5, and I always try and offset them a little bit so that they don't end up looking like steps. Not the band, I'm talking about actual steppy steps. It somehow evolved into a barn mansion. Even better. Even better. You'll get it, Ryan. Just don't give up. Just mix it up. Yeah, you just got to keep going. Just let me drop you a follow on Twitch. Hey, I appreciate that. You don't have to. Twitch is, if you're trying to find it manually, my handle on Twitch is the Mike James. It's me, Mickey T, on Twitch. It won't let me change it for some reason. So, unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck with that name. Just gonna have a quick tab in. Nope, I was just quickly seeing if I had been sent anything. I think Aaron might be busy. Don't think he's God damn it. Right, and then we need to get rid of this other tree here. We're probably going to be felling a lot of trees again today, chat, but unfortunately it's unavoidable. Oh, there's a lot of mobs down there. Oh boy! Oh boy! Thank the Lord for paper cups. I don't really know what the heck happened there, but I didn't take much damage. Whew! Good job we've got totems, eh, chat? I really need to be a little bit more careful with these creepers, because one day I'm not going to be so lucky. And I swear down, chat, this music keeps stopping and it's stressing me the stressy out. Hold on. Why do you keep stopping at the end? Hold on. Let me see if I can go to my playlist. Saved. Live streaming playlist. Right, hopefully that will now just
Will you follow me?
Play it all the way through. Hey, Jordy, appreciate that, brother. Welcome to the Twitch family, appreciate you. Yeah, chat, if you're over on the YouTubes, consider hitting that like button. Let's see if we can hit 50 today. We didn't quite hit 50 in the last live stream, but I think you got this today, chat. I really do. I think you guys are gonna absolutely smash 50 likes in this live stream. I can just feel it in my dwarven bones. I feel it. I just know that you guys are gonna absolutely smash this. Yeah, let's do that. What should I do for lunch today? Tacos. Always tacos. I had an open burrito bowl for lunch today that I bought from the cafe at the gym. Hey chat, did a personal best at the gym today though. I actually did I did 85 kilograms for 10 reps today. My personal best was 85 at 6 reps last week, and I managed to go for 10 today, so I am pussy. We are getting strong in here. I can currently hex bar deadlift the weight of a fully armored Gimli, as I tell everybody at every live stream. So fingers crossed, soon I'll be able to do more than an armored Gimli. An armored Gimli with extra weapons on him. When I build mountains, I try to think how weather and would have molded them over time, where the water flows and takes the dirt and leaves and stone and ice would melt and jagged edges going down. Have to see a picture as a whole before going into detail. This weird tunes are a little loud, at least with headphones. Right, let me just turn that down a little bit. There we are. That should be turned down a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to like the way that the settings are set up. So appreciate you for telling me that, Def. Hopefully we'll get it a little bit more balanced. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? MC the Trucker. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the live stream. You know what I've got cooking good looking? I have the mountain cooking right now. We are trying to cook up a pretty epic mountain here for the stream. Hopefully we'll make some good progress today. Might have to do a little bit of mining towards the back end of the stream, just because I realised that I don't actually have as much stone in storage as I thought I did. And somebody in the last live stream, sorry for the snorting by the way, chat, I have an issue with my nose. I'll never stop apologising for that, but I do have an actual issue with my nose. You don't see it or hear it much in the recordings. You hear it a little bit, but I tend to cut that out of my videos, but sadly I can't get away from it. I just can't escape it in the live streams, I'm afraid. Good evening, yo, John Cedric. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, innit? I'm having a pretty good Tuesday myself. Just working on this mountain again, as we're gonna make some banging progress today. Anyways, got to lurk for about an hour, kick that mountain's ass. So I'm gonna kick it so hard it won't know what's coming. But I appreciate the lurk, Mark, as always. Hope you take care and hope you do well. And I'll see you hopefully upon thine return to the mountainside. You doing well? It's time for a super fast time lapse. Is this music used on? This is just Epidemic Sound, by the way. I had to find music that was royalty free. That was going to work on YouTube for the YouTube live streams. I just got home actually. I had a date with my girlfriend earlier. We had only wings. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. What's an only wing? Also, I hope you enjoyed your date. I really want to go. I really wanted to take my wife out for a date last week, but she wasn't feeling too good, so we ended up just ordering food at home. Still hoping to take her out though soon. There's an awesome Chinese restaurant. There's an awesome Japanese restaurant in the town over from where I live that I have been pretty obsessed about. That I would love to get my wife to visit. I was worried about the name change, having to re-whitelist, but nope, every account is now name matched. Nice. Hey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. It's in the Philippines, ooh. Oh, you're also 17. Hey, a date to date. Hope you enjoyed it. Yo, Lady Night Song, great to see you live again. It's nice to be live again, lady. Appreciate you tuning in, as always. Hope you're doing well. What's on the agenda for today, lady? Are you getting much done today? I think I'm now going to start curving this round here, chat. I think we're gonna start curving this around, and then this will make building up this mountain much easier. So we're gonna sort of start doing this like so. Then we're just gonna have to get rid of this tree here. I mean, we're gonna have to get rid of all these trees, but we'll just do it as we go along. Took me long enough to find the Twitch. Hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much for going over there and hitting the follow. I am planning on doing extra live streams over on Twitch. I won't always be multi-streaming, by the way, chat. So if you are on YouTube and you kind of want to see me play other games other than Minecraft, if I ever do that, it will be over on Twitch only. I'll only ever do like big Minecraft multi-streams over on as a multi-stream. Sorry, when I'm playing Minecraft. But I've got some plans soon to try playing some other games that people have kind of recommended and want to see me play. Also, I am going to be doing a Halloween live stream this week, and I will be putting the details out in Discord soon. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I am going to be doing a little bit of a Minecraft horror mod pack, I think, is kind of the idea of floating around in my head at the moment, with like an interactive mod, so you guys can spawn in creepers and make my life hard and try and scare the bejeebus out of me, and then maybe finish it off with some sort of indie horror game or something, just to make me cry so that y'all can laugh at my misfortune. Only wings is we can eat as much as we want until... Oh, unlimited wings. Ah, see, unlimited wings. I thought you were saying like you ate only wings. And I was like, what is an only wing? But I see you were just shortening the word unlimited. That makes much more sense now. We had to pay for the extra because there's a rule that we can't have leftovers. Yeah, they always get you with that rule, don't they? Working on a design for someone for a display style print whilst I watch and listen to you. Oh, that sounds cool. Advice for somebody wanting to start a Forever World. Just start. And sorry, I know that sounds a little bit vague. Let me kind of explain. Look, Forever Worlds, as you know, are intended to be played forever. So get started. If you want to, you don't have to, but you can do whatever you want. Minecraft is kind of something where you can do whatever you want with. So if you feel like you would love to do a Dwarven build, but then you get bored of doing the Dwarven build, for example, make it just a fantasy world. But then if you get bored of doing fantasy, maybe you could do a thing where you build a sort of approach where you basically have like portals that lead you through to different dimensions, if you sort of catch my drift. So you could have like a cool portal design that connects a modern world to like a fantasy world, and then you can kind of switch between the two when you're feeling a little bit burnt out on one. But just remember to have fun. That's kind of the biggest thing. Like people look at YouTubers and think, oh, I need to do like a big epic project. But the thing is, and I've said this in the last stream as well, but YouTubers are getting paid to play this game, and so are live streamers, and you're not. You're doing it for the fun. So a bit like gambling, if it stops being fun, stop doing it. Because at that point, it's addiction, and addiction is not something I can proactively promote on this channel, I'm afraid. And I, as a human as well, I would also just generally consider not, falling into any addictive elements in life. I don't really know where I'm going with that one. Subtubers! You see, you would have been smart. Unfortunately, I'm not the most tech-savvy individual, Geordie. Advice for subtubers: do you want to know any jobs online that 17 is allowed? I want to earn money. I'm kind of having a hard time trying to sustain my academics. John, business, if you want to, they're not easy. Please don't think that I'm suggesting what I'm about to suggest is easy by any means. But if you really need to earn some money online, you can always start an online business. Things like thumbnail designers are always nice to find, especially people that are good at Photoshop and just want to earn some quick sort of money on the side. You can earn a little bit of money making thumbnails for people. That's what I would probably do if I was a bit strapped for cash. Even right now, if I was strapped for cash, I'd probably go ahead and do some. I've just realised that this might not look as good as I anticipated. because the wage here is low. Where can I find that? Probably start looking at Fiverr. I know some people in chat might hate me for suggesting that, but go and look for Fiverr with 2 R's. Fiverr, as much as people don't like the platform, it can be handy for getting your foot in. But make sure you actually know what you're doing before you jump into it. So maybe, you know, look at downloading like GIMP is a good free software. Canva is also a good free software you can use for making thumbnails. So just get good. You don't have to be perfect, but just learn what makes a good thumbnail and start from there. I'm trying to think what else you can do online. You know, you can search for whatever your mother tongue is. I don't know where you're from in the world, but if your mother tongue isn't English, then you could always do some translation work. Yeah, I don't know where you'd look for that though. You'd have to do a little bit of research on that. I'm not really sure where you'd go to figure out where you can do that sort of stuff. Okay, thank you so much. It means a lot to me to have a job, so that I'll be able to pursue academics. I appreciate that, bro. I was very fortunate and very, very lucky in my country to have access to free education, and I didn't have to. I lived at home during my uni days, so I didn't have to pay for accommodation. So I'm very, very lucky, and I know that I'm very, very lucky. I don't live at home anymore, though. I have a house with a mortgage now, and a wife who I give plenty of strife to. But yeah, I'm trying to think on the top of my head what other things you could do for money online. There's so many options these days. What another lucrative thing is learning social media, and even if you don't want to do it yourself, you can go and edit short form content for other creators. That's always a good avenue to kind of get into. For anybody that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can look at editing for other people. But again, it's one of those things where I don't really know where I could recommend you look for that. You'd kind of just have to start learning the software and kind of just... one guy that I have seen on X has done quite well for himself by just DMing creators and just asking them if they would like editing services, and they'll and I know that he's managed to get a big client base doing that. I know it's not owned by YouTube, but there is a website called YouTube Jobs. If you get good at thumbnails and editing and stuff, you can also put your portfolio on there, start finding creators that way. That's also a good way of that is something I hate about the US, having to pay for college and secondary school. Yeah, I can't imagine how difficult that must be on especially, you know, families that are already kind of struggling in today's economy. Yeah, we were very, very lucky in the I think, was it the early 2000s? I can't quite remember, but we basically rolled out free access to university. You just had to get like a student loan, which, you know, I have my opinions on student loans, but they are what they are. And at the end of the day, they give us access to education. So I have I actually have a degree in TV and film production. So not that I've ever, other than YouTube, really utilized that degree, but still handy to have, I suppose. If I ever need to go and get a job, at least I've got a degree. Alright, so we can throw... I probably should keep the spruce, but yeah, it is what it is. Then we can get you out, dig you up. But yeah, we're gonna... I just know we're gonna make good progress on this mountain today. We're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep striving to to build this up, and fingers crossed we can do a good job of making this mountain look good, because it's a sort of trust the process situation going on where you've kind of got to just keep going with it, and then eventually it'll look good at some point. I'm not sure when that point will come, but it should come up eventually. Oh, best put my Whoa, who do you think you are? Don't you just love creepers blowing up your entire build? It just makes you feel so good. It just makes it all feel worth it. Right, okay, so Cucumber Jones, how do they blow up even? You're not that close, are you? I don't know. I don't know. This game just has it in for me. Honestly, the amount of times I have nearly died both on and off camera to creepers is actually quite an alarming amount, if I'm going to be honest. I have had a lot of near-death experiences with creepers both on and off camera. Like, so the biggest times is like when I've just filmed a time lapse and I press stop recording, and I'm just kind of, you know, so I press stop recording and then I press escape, and I'm just kind of like stood there just sort of looking at my build, and then all of a sudden you'll just hear that iconic sss, and I'm like, oh god, here we go. Right, so we should. Thing is, at some point down here, I need to. What I actually need to do is in my brain, once I get this mountain completely built out of stone, is I need to go through all the different Y levels and think about where we start blending this stone into dirt. Because yo, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Droll? Coming in with that love. Hope you're doing well. Doing good. How's the mountain going? Mountain's going fine. We are on a warpath today, Droll. We are gonna get a lot of this mountain done. As well, I say we're going to get a lot of it. We're going to try and get a lot of it done today. Not a lot of it, sorry. And we're going to try and get this segment done today, which is a big undertaking. But I believe in a thing called love. But I believe we can do it. So I'm on a warpath. I'm focused. I'm locked in on getting this done. Because my wife is currently out doing some calls and for her business, and then she's actually going out with a friend to a sort of sale thing, so she's not going to be home for another 4 hours. So I've got about 3 hours to try and power through this mountain and see if we can get it done. The only thing that I'm worried about, as I mentioned earlier on in the stream, is I don't know if we've got quite enough stone to actually be able to power through as much as I'm hoping, but we'll only time will tell. But if we do, then we'll be able to get quite a lot done, which I'm excited about. But we're also just at this point in the mountain where I've realized I need to like kind of change the design up just a little bit. Just so we can start getting this curve into it a bit more. Hey, Claire, welcome back. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week so far. I know we're only on Tuesday, but a lot can happen in 24 hours. Well, that segment alone is already big, so good luck. I know. I'm going to need it. What have you been doing today, Droll? Have you been up to much? Been doing anything? Anything exciting? Anything you want to share with the group? Always love to hear what everybody else has been up to. I always find it easier to kind of come at it from this angle, because then you can just kind of like pew pew pew, and then not take an arrow to the knee. Thank you. My top ranking of worst things in Minecraft: 1 being creepers, 2 being skeletons with enchanted power bows. Just went for a run. Nice. How far did you run today? Running is one of those things that I really want to get into, but I just find it boring. Personally, I'm speaking, not generally, just personally. Like, I just can't, because I'm not somebody that listens to music much. So I don't really listen to music when I work out and go to the gym, which is why I tend to pay a personal trainer. But yeah, I don't know. I just prefer to do weights. I find like the doing the weightlifting and stuff is more entertaining to my brain. Is 9K? How far is? What's the furthest you've ran? He says only. Oh, you got a flu jab tomorrow? Oh, I hope that flu jab goes well, Claire. I know flu jabs can be scary for a lot of people. I know a lot of people have fears of needles and things. I don't know how you fare with needles. I don't personally do too bad, but I hope that goes well for you, and I hope you can recover quickly, because I know sometimes they can really knock you out, can't the flu jabs? Do you know what I've just realised flying over here? I think I'm kind of doing this a little bit wrong. I think what I need to do, instead of going 1 above for the slope bit, I think I need to go 1 under. I think I need to be doing this, chat. Because I'm looking at that slope and something just doesn't feel right about it. So maybe if we kind of like switch it up to this a little bit, then this might help. We'll kind of do this where we'll have like a few bits where it kind of like meets up, but then we'll kind of go a little bit like this, and then I'll do this for a few runs, and we'll see how we get on with that, chat. You run without music? Oh boy, that's very impressive. Like, genuinely, that is impressive. Well, about a year ago, you could run 15 kilometers easy, but stopped because of an injury, and now building back up. Oh, good luck on building back up, though. The 15k is insane. I don't even think I could run 1. Despite that, the fact that us dwarves are natural sprinters. Yeah, I don't think I could even run 1 kilometer. I just go to the gym and do weights, mostly. That's my drive. I should do some cardio though, because my cardio is terrible, and I know that cardio is really good for your heart. So I should probably do a little bit more of that. Do you do any marathons or anything, Droll? Right, then you'll be okay, but you get aching arm from it. Yeah, the aches can be a bit troublesome. Well, good luck, Claire. I hope it goes smoothly for you. There we are. Then we can... The thing is, I was in a sports school where I used to have 10 hours a week of sport and then football on the side. Now I'm doing a bachelor and only play amateur football, like a game in the weekend, no training, so my cardio is at an all-time low. Oh, you've never done a marathon? Yeah, I can see how that might be. But yeah, it sounds like you're doing the right thing though, kind of, you know, jumping back into it and trying to build back up to where you used to be. I'm kind of in like a similar process in a way, because I've been on like a few vacations recently and gained a little bit of weight, so I'm kind of at like an all-time, not an all-time high. That's not quite true. I'm still down from when I first started my journey a year and a half ago, but kind of feeling a bit rubbish about myself recently. So I'm currently like powering through it, working on myself, trying to get back up there, trying to get back into the swing of eating right and stuff. You know, getting into the high protein, kind of low carbs. Well, not low carbs. I'm eating more carbs than I used to, but basically just trying to eat better, essentially. 1 mile. I did one about 10 years ago. It took me 9.5 minutes to do a mile. I mean, it'd probably take me 9.5 hours to do a mile, so that's still better than me, trucker. So, so well done. I'm going to do the Zandvoort run, 16 kilometers in March. Ooh, good luck with that. Yo, is it, Droll, is it, I know, obviously, I'm asking you because you've got experience in running. Is it true that some marathon runners will, like, pull out the toenails before they do the marathon? Because that is wild. Alright, what's this looking like? Not a fan of this bit here, but we'll keep going. Again, as I said at the start of the stream, this is a trust the process scenario here. I have no idea. I would never. Yeah, I don't think I could recommend it. But yeah, I've heard things. I've read things. Yeah, I've read that some marathon runners will like take the toenails out to stop them from causing bleeds and stuff. All sorts of odd behaviors. Yeah, not my idea of a cup of tea, if I'm going to be honest, trucker. I feel like the removal of toenails would cause bleeding, but what do I know? Haha. No, like they do it before the like they do it like a week before the marathon, so that the nail bed heals a little bit, so it doesn't bleed. But I think it's like I don't know. I really didn't read into it too much, nor do I really want to read into it. But I just thought Droll might have had sort of some knowledge on it, being more into sports and running and stuff. But at least we know that most people in chat are pretty normal, right? But yeah, I think you are right though, Dark. I think I can't see it being that helpful, but I don't even, honestly, I don't even know where I read that. like, I couldn't pinpoint where I actually read that. I think it was like a TikTok comment or something. When I came across a video of somebody that was doing like a marathon, and I read it in the comment section. But you know, like anything you read on the internet, you should always take it with a pinch of salt. Last year, you had a toenail that was like half broken because of football, and it was weird. The first day was it was bleeding, but it's soft skin underneath, like really soft, and just walking felt weird. So wouldn't recommend. I would go that far to say that we are normal. We just like our toenails on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're pretty normal, right, chat? Right, chat? Clown emoji. Wait, why aren't you... Oh, there's a tree next to it. I was just looking down at that and I was like, why aren't you dissipating? Then I realized there's a flipping whole ass tree next to it that's stopping it from kind of dissipating there. But yeah, I'm excited, chat, because I think my next video, it's not gonna be a banger, but I think it's gonna open a lot of doors. But I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's really gonna help our world propel forward a little bit. But you'll see why it's been a little bit late in the making come this Sunday. But fair to say, I did mic things and bit off more than I could chew. But I've had to make a decision on how I'm gonna approach things, just to help us kind of like scale up a bit. So hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. One, two. Basic Minecraft builder things. Beginner project. Realize it's bigger than expected. Yep. Pretty much. Well, you see, it was a case of it being bigger than expected, but it was also a case of me being like, for a lack of a better way of describing myself, without being too harsh on myself, it was basically me being a bit brain dead, chat, because I miscalculated something when I started it. But when I start a big project, I don't think about it too much. I kind of just get on with it. Like, you see how I'm just doing with this mountain right now? Like, I know that I need to build this mountain. I'm just kind of getting on with it. I'm not really planning things. I'm not really looking at numbers. I'm not really trying to figure out, is this going to be big enough? Is this round enough? Is this far out enough? I'm just kind of like getting on with it. But then when I get like halfway through the project, you notice that like I have a moment where I look at something and then I go, oh, this isn't quite panning out the way that I was hoping it would. And this is a problem. And that's kind of what happened in my video. I kind of realized, and it's going to happen really early on in the video as well. You're gonna notice it pretty much instantly. That I kind of had an idea. I was gonna roll with it. I started rolling with it, and then as I started actually rolling with it, it then hit me one day after like already knowing that I sort of said to myself, right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this project. We're gonna get it done. And I'm not going to worry about the video being late because I'm just wanting to do this project. And then after the first video deadline came and went over Sunday, I realized that my actual idea was too big and I need to scale it back. But you've got all that to look forward to in the video. But all will be revealed. I almost died then. I mean, that wouldn't have killed me, but you know. Yo, Alex, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, Alex. We are building our mountain again today, but we are on a warpath to actually making some good progress today. I am just like powering through to try and get as much of this mountain that we started in the previous live stream done. I'm doing well, Alex. Thank you for asking. I'm not doing too bad. I've had a bit of a wobble personally over the last sort of week or so. I've been a bit tired. Clocks going back, kind of, which happened on Sunday for us in the UK. I don't know where you reside in the world, but it screwed my body clock up a little bit, and I was feeling a bit rough for a couple of days. I was tired and I was grumpy and exhausted. So pretty much my usual self, but got plenty of sleep last night and I'm feeling much better today. I watched your latest video. It was good. Oh, I appreciate that, Alex. I really do. I really do appreciate it, bro. Always nice to hear people enjoying the videos. Are you from Western UK or Southern? I'm actually from the northeast of the UK. I'm from a little town called Redcar, which is kind of near Middlesbrough, which, again, not a lot of people tend to know. So I say I'm about an hour from Newcastle. Ah, clock went back in Belgium as well. How did you find it, Anne? It was a little... Oh my god, there's so many zombies. It's so loud. Got me waking up early. Yeah, it sort of did me a bit dirty as well. Like, I was just feeling like super groggy and just had not really been feeling myself over the last couple of days. But got plenty of sleep last night. Feeling much better today. Absolutely smashed the gym this morning. But yeah, Alex, I'm from a town called Redcar, which is near Middlesbrough in the northeast. Which always ends up being hilarious when I go on holiday and I meet other people when I'm traveling, and they say, "Oh, where are you from?" And I say, "Oh, I'm from Redcar," and they're like, they just give you a blank look, and you just know straight away that you kind of have to, as people from this area have a general gist of how things go, and that kind of is. It goes along the lines of something like this. "Oh yeah, I'm from Redcar," and they look at you and they're just like, I don't know where that is. I'm sorry. And then you go, "Middlesbrough, Newcastle." "Ah, yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, I'm about an hour south of Newcastle." Either that or Whitby. A lot of people tend to know Whitby actually. Now that I mention it. So Whitby can be a good one to use. Oh, you're from Wigan? That's not too far, I don't think. Then again, it could be. My geography was never my strong suit. That's the problem with live streaming. All your weaknesses become very apparent very quickly to people when you stream on the internet. I agree, Witch. I agree. Very disgruntled Witch down there. What's the weather like? What's the weather like down in old Wigan, Alex? Actually, I don't even know what the weather's like here. I think it's slightly overcast, but not looking too bad. Which I'm glad for, because it means my wife won't be driving in bad conditions at the moment. Right, and then I need to sleep. Is streaming my hobby, or do you do it for a living? I kind of want to say I'm in the middle of that, if I'm going to be honest. Alex, you look like a walking Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about me in real life then. I was like, I look like a walking pincushion, which, I mean, to be fair, isn't too far from the truth. Yeah, Alex, I kind of want to say that I'm kind of in the middle, because it is now, I was self-employed, and I was working for my sister-in-law, who had an online business, but she decided to take the business in another direction, and luckily... my wife is in a position where she can support both of us, and she wanted me to try doing content creation full time. So I kind of do a mix of streaming and YouTube, but I don't earn anywhere near as much as I used to doing a normal actual job. But I'm very, very fortunate to have a wife that's doing incredibly well with her business. So it is. I'm trying to build it up to be my career, but I think I'd be. It would be very, very. I don't know what the word is. I don't think I could sit here and justify it as being my job per se, but I'm certainly aspiring to get it there. But only time will tell. Don't know, maybe others in chat might want to chime in, maybe talk me down a bit, maybe say, actually, Mike, I would say it is your job. But I do work on my videos. How often do you stream? Once or twice a week. So that's why I say it's not really like my job to stream. I actually much prefer doing YouTube than I do live streaming. Not for any particular reason. It's just YouTube has a lot more flexibility with, like, I can upload a video and then I don't have to worry about, you know, being present for that video to, like, get pushed out into the world. YouTube can kind of, like, do that work for me, whereas when you're live streaming, you kind of always got to be present, right? You kind of always got to be live. You got to be streaming so that people can tune in and support you. And streaming also relies quite a lot on viewer donations and commitments and stuff, which I'm not overly fond of. Obviously, I'd you know, as a creator, it's the backbone of what we do, but doesn't necessarily mean I'm overly fond of the idea of people giving me their hard-earned money when they can be using it on better things. But if you are sitting there and you think that my daft face and builds are worth supporting with your money, then, you know, who am I to judge? And I thank you for it, though. Please don't think I'm not thankful for the support. I am. I genuinely am. We've got a lot of subscribers and YouTube members on both my vlogging channel and my Minecraft channel that I'm very, very, very thankful for everything that they're doing for me and my wife, and allowing me to live this dream that I've had for... I've dreamed about being a YouTuber full-time for... I'm 30-year-old now, and I pretty much started YouTube as a hobby when I was about 16, I think. And then I've been trying to do different channels on and off around my education and employment since. And then finally being a dwarf and pretending to be a dwarf on the internet is finally what cottoned people on Earth following me. Actually, Mike, it is your job. I appreciate you, Trucker. Like all new YouTubers, I'm mostly young but quite older, and it's great what you're doing with big fan base such as Flame Frags are very big, and it's fantastic what you're doing. I appreciate that, Alex. Yeah, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to make my videos better. I'm trying to make my builds better. It's one of the harder things being a Minecraft YouTuber, at least, is in the building niche, at least, is trying to make your builds look good enough for people to invest in and to enjoy watching. But I always say, and I always try my best in my videos to kind of pinpoint that my I'm trying to make my personality the star of the show, I think. It's why I always have like the little moments in my videos where I have like sound breaks and sound dips, and I do like daft little things here and there in my videos, just because I don't really just want to be Mr. Builder. I just want to be an entertainer at the end of the day, so... And you can also see how my buildings have improved from the beginning. Yeah, my old Dwarven fort that I built all the way back a year and a half ago, which is over in this direction, is pretty dreadful in comparison to what I could probably build today. And even then, I haven't had much chance to build in this world so far, so the more I build, building-wise, the better I'll get, and then even another year down the line, my buildings will be even better, and then a year after that, my buildings will be even better. So, you never know. Thank you, Trucker. But yeah, realistically, if I was to be a responsible adult right now, if I was to have an adult conversation, I should probably say, no, I'll go and get a job and I'll keep doing this on the side. But my wife was having none of it. She was like, Mike, you supported me when I couldn't work. So now it's... Obviously I can work, but she's now doing so well that she was like, I want you to go out there and chase your dream and I'll support you. And here we are. Trying to build dreams in the big old 25. But I have to be honest, it's only happening because of guys like you that are coming out to the streams and tuning in and watching and, you know, enjoying the content and hitting the like button on the old YouTube. Do you plan on adding more above ground Dwarven builds? Eventually, yeah, eventually. But this project is going to take me a long time, Hellion. This is not a very quick project, but yeah, I am going to be doing all sorts in this world. I have As somebody that has been doing this particular world for a year and a half, I have my long-term goals and my short-term goals, and I have my ideas for what I'm going to do when, you know, the Dwarf Kingdom gets finished. I would like to experiment with doing some, like, elven builds and stuff as well at some point. So you know, I've got a lot of plans. A lot of plans. Ah, thanks, Claire. I appreciate that. Just try to be the best I can. Not perfect, but I never claim to be. Do you do much Dwarven builds, Hellion? Didn't realize I didn't have my chest plate on there. That could have been dangerous. Just build up, Mike. So just sat there trying to dig down and jump up, and I'm just like, Mike, just jump up. Yo, hi, long-time YouTube viewer, first-time Twitch viewer. Hope you're good. Hey, Lazy Tiger, I appreciate you on both accounts, actually. Thank you so much for watching on the YouTubes, and thank you so much for tuning in on the Twitch. Helping us achieve that partnership on Twitch. Which is one of my bucket list things to achieve as a creator. Appreciate that though, Tiger. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Alright, let's have a look at what this looks like. It would help if I could see. The atmosphere is blocking me from being able to see my progress. But yeah, this is actually looking pretty damn good. I'm actually happy with the way this is going. We just need to keep going, get this slope done, and then we can start building up like the more steeper part of the mountain. How long is it going to take for the partnership with Twitch? What are the requirements now? Beats me. I actually have no idea. I think it's still 70 concurrent viewers. So we're, like I said earlier, we are quite a means off actually achieving it. Actually, I need to go and do this one. And then I think it's like I've got to stream. I've actually got to stream a little bit more. Like, assuming that I had the viewers like straight away right now, I think I actually need to add more days to my streaming schedule before I'd actually hit the requirements. So yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do yet, but we've got to start somewhere, right, chat? But I actually haven't looked in a hot minute as to. Look at this dwarf! Yo, Miss Watson, how are you doing? Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I saw you were doing like a what do you call it when you meet everybody with your computers? A LAN party. I saw you were doing a LAN party the other week. I was tuned in for a hot while whilst you were doing your LAN party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Watson. I hope you're hope life is treating you well. Been a little bit of a while. We're currently doing the fancy new multi-streaming now. We're currently live on YouTube as well, which is absolutely amazing. Met so many new faces currently watching on the YouTubes. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was very chill, doing pretty good currently. Excellent, excellent. I'm glad to hear life's treating you well at the moment. Been a hot minute since we've actually had any sort of chat or catch up. How's Entropia going anyway? I've noticed you've been grinding away on Utopia a lot more recently. This music kind of reminds me of the Star Wars music. I don't know what it's called. It's like something Cantina or something. I don't know. I'm not really a big Star Wars fan, but yeah, this music reminds me of that. Being a busy ass year, yeah, I can imagine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was rude. You don't hit people. It's rude. Finally started a YouTube channel. Finally. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you're on the YouTube now. I'll have to. You'll have to drop me the link to your channel so I can go and drop the old Subaruni. Excellent. Yeah, I need to jump on the shorts now, I think. I was talking to a good friend of mine that does TikToks. He's got quite a big TikTok following. And we often have these like chats about content creation, and he listens to me moan about how hard it is to grow as a vlogger on YouTube. And he sort of made me realize the other day that I kind of need to get into shorts now if I want to start pushing things a little bit further. Why can't content creation be as it was? You remember Miss Watson many moons ago, back in ye old Fortnite days? Oh, how life was simple back then. You just had a Twitch channel and you could grow, and YouTube was an addition and it wasn't a necessity. Just simple, yeah, simple and clean. Not nowadays. Nowadays you need a YouTube channel, a streaming channel, you need to be doing short content, you need to be shouting on the street corner how good you are and everything, and just hope that the world falls into place. Maybe some shorts of almost dying, or a small time lapse of a small dwarf house or something. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas that can be done. I could probably also kind of use a bit of a backlog as well. I could render out a lot, use a lot of my old time lapses and just add like a little bit of a voiceover on them as, you know, kind of like bring. Easy. Easy peasy. Not another one. Oh god, there's a lot of another ones. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just that when you hear a creeper. You think I should just take that Twitch clip and just go and upload it to TikTok? Should I just clip it now and go and upload it to my gaming TikTok channel that has like 200 followers and see how well it does by the end of the live stream? Yeah, just try it. All right, let's do this together, chat. Let's switch to desktop. Let's go to our Twitch dashboard, and then we can go to... I should be careful, actually. I should be careful about what I showcase on this dashboard, just so nobody gets my stream key. Let me just go to... bear with me, chat. In fact, I'll just go to chatting. And then if I go to content, I may need to go to my actual live stream real quickly, actually. Don't die. It's okay. I've paused the game, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've paused the game. It's fine. You may have answered this, but when's the next video? Next video is going to be on Sunday. Sunday will be the next video. So don't worry about it. There will be another video going out on Sunday. And then if I press... My god, it's been that long. I actually can't remember how to clip my own stream. No. Oh, there's a clip button. Oh, Miss Watson coming in clutch, clipping it for me. Damn, what a legend. Wait, where did that go? Where did that go? Why did that open on my chat thing? What the heck? Anyway, hold on, I've broken it now. I've broken something, chat. Bear with me. Looking forward to the next video on Sunday. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, it was going to be this Sunday, just gone. Man timed out. Sorry about that. I really should whitelist that. I'll post it again, but no, it's alright. I'll be able to get it from my creator dashboard, right? I should be able to go to content, clips. Yeah, there we are. And then I can just... It's going to bug out the stream a second, because I'm going to just download it real quickly, if I can. Can I download it? If I download the landscape version, and then if I open my editing app, and then you guys can get a real look, insight into how I'm actually going to do this. So you guys can see this live, so bear with me. I really need to fix my my chat, otherwise I'm a bit buggered. No, no, stop that. Right, Minecraft channel. Then we'll make a new folder. We'll call it TikToks. And then for the lols. I have no idea how I get back to my chat on... Hold on. Yeah, that's just bust, apparently. Anyway, bear with me, chat. I can't see my chat for some reason because it opened the clip in my chat on Atom, so you'll have to just hold off a second. Was it this one? I think it was. Change. And then we just drag that into the timeline. And then I just go here, use vertical resolution. And then we're going to have to do some jiggery copy pokery. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to mute one of these. And then I'm going to have to rescale one so that it's got my face reaction in the top. Like that. But then we can crop that. Hold on. I need to remember how to actually crop things in this. cropping. There we are. Crop bottom. There we go. And then the one underneath, we can scale down. Like so. Oh. But scale it up enough so you can't see the other webcam. Let's play that, see. That little laugh at the end. Anyway, so that should be it. So we can just hit export, and then we'll just go TikTok 1080. Then we'll just call it for the lulz. Location, desktop, save, add to render queue, render all. Render's done. Close that, and then I'm just going to go to the chatting scene quickly. Just because I might need to log into TikTok, and y'all don't need to see my my login info. And then, oh, I'm already logged in. So view profile, and then upload, select a video. Description. There's nothing quite like live creeper reaction in Minecraft. Hardcore. Survival. Get that SEO in there. Hashtag Minecraft. Hashtag Minecraft meme. Hashtag Minecraft hardcore. Hashtag it's me, Mickey T. Hashtag Minecraft building for the SEO purposes, you know. And then post now. Can't wait to read the absolute troll comments that I'm gonna get on that. But anyway, content under review apparently. But yeah, now I can go ahead, copy this and paste this into my chat and hope that it works. But there we are. Sorry chat, I was just sorry for anybody just tuning in. I've literally just to showcase, I have actually full on broke my chat here. On the left is where I normally see your guys chat, but since I clicked on the link, it's opened up it's opened up the there we are. Oh my god, I'm back. I can see you guys again. Oh my god. Would you ever start a server to play with your fans? We actually already have a multiplayer server, Hellion. Azza, now that you're here, Aaron, do you know, could you just quickly look into how I can get the YouTube chat into the chat below this webcam, please? Please scroll up and read out. Oh my god, okay, here we go. Where am I? Maybe some shows, so just like when you hear a creeper in hardcore, yeah, for the science. I'm sure I already answered, but next video is on Sunday. Don't die. Looking forward. Your PC got mind of its own. Would you ever start a server to play with your fans? I'm back. We apparently had the day off, but management forgot to inform us. Well, that is just wonderful, Jordy. Wow, please scroll up and read all our messages. Apparently all the messages didn't come through. Aaron, I couldn't see the chat, alright? Don't judge me. I couldn't see what you guys were saying. I don't think it's even pulled all of them through. So I might even just have to tab out real quickly and just go to Twitch and just have a quick look. Oh, you already did it. Well. Oh, I didn't know that, Miss Watson, but now I do. Right, I'll have a look at that. I didn't know that was a feature, so I apologize. Okay, I apologize. Got something on my glasses now. Aaron, it was just to get the YouTube chat into, you know, the chat that I've got on my screen on the stream. It's not showing up anybody that types on YouTube. I just wondered if you had time, that is, if you could just take a quick look for me, but it's okay, I can sort it out later on. Pro streamer alert. Hey, I have not been in the streaming game for properly for quite a while. Oh, I almost fell there. Anyway, we're back to it now. We did? Oh. Well, I've slept since we spoke about this. What did we talk about? Oh, wasn't it against TOS or something? Oh, yeah, you might have been right, actually. I think I recall you mentioning that now, actually, now that I say that out loud. Not only am I a pro streamer, I'm also pro at forgetting as well, chat. But yeah, I do. You're right, Aaron. I do recall us mentioning something about that before, actually. I love a stream streak. Oh yeah, I'm in the right scene. I thought for a second that I wasn't in the right scene. Do 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 do. Also, just want to say, the Whispering Nazpago, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub.
And you have my bow.
And my axe. Thank you so much for that tier 1 subscription, bro. I appreciate that massively. I even started saying that out before the alert even came through. That's how on top of this I am, chat. Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. I think I officially announced that when we hit 69 subs, I am gonna announce a stream schedule. I don't know what that schedule would be yet because I haven't got one in my head figured out, but it will be a thing. But thank you so much, Nazgul, for helping towards supporting me and my wife. I really appreciate it. And more ultimately, you know, supporting me. Right, gonna look, do some video editing of my own. Okay, Mr. Watson, I appreciate you looking. I appreciate you as a person. Hope you're well, take care, and good luck with your video editing. And I hope it's a banger. Anytime, man. Love the videos and the streams. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, like I say, I never ask for subs, but I always appreciate them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something quite fun about knowing that there's like trees under your mountain. By the way, Mike, I'm thinking about writing a book about a dwarf that builds an entire kingdom on his own, and I want to use your videos as reference. Okay, that's absolutely fine and dandy. I'd love to see what you can come up with about a solo dwarf building a kingdom. That sounds like a really cool thing to do. Cave trees. Hey, maybe that's something we should invent, Droll. We should maybe invent some cave trees for our series. That might be a cool thing. Apparently, I have had a message on Messenger. I'm just jumping back into the grind after losing my 800-day hardcore world, and watching your vids gave me the mindset to jump back in. Maybe with the light shafts shining on some. Yeah, that would be pretty sick, right? Hey, Whispering Nazgul, I know it can be a bit of a bumpy ride when you lose a hardcore world. I lost my season 1 roughly a similar time period as yours. It was on about day 700 when I lost my first Dwarven hardcore world. That was a tough swallow. But yeah, good luck in your new world though, bro. I'm glad I can be a source of inspiration and help push you to jump back into things. Yeah, I think I'd probably have to take a couple of days off if I lost this hardcore world now. I'd have to probably get a few tears out my system. I'd have to be honest, it's there's a lot of man hours into this world now. Right, I wish I could just do one lane at a time. I keep like jumping onto a new lane and realizing that I've still got like another half-baked lane that I need to continue with. That's why I don't play hardcore, because I die too much. A what? A what? What do you mean? What did I say? Did I say something funny? Right, chat, we're on our last like hour and a half stretch here, so I need to kind of like speed things up a little bit. Need to get rid of this tree here. Oh, actually, we're gonna have to get rid of this tree as well, otherwise the leaves won't disappear. There is something nice about people, like, knowing that people are inspired by your videos. Like, to think the amount of people that are currently out there working on a project or a video or a world idea that where the sort of stemmed from just watching me being daft. It's actually quite a nice feeling, I'm not gonna lie. Right, will you bugger off? Just die already. Oh, you're not allowed to show merged chats on stream, right? I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. can't wait for that to be overturned in like 6 months' time when they realise that. Oh, watching me got you into the Minecraft grind again? Wait, so, Droll, can I ask a genuine question? I'm not trying to, like, feed my ego here. I'm actually just genuinely curious. Because you say, like, my videos got you into the Minecraft grind again. Do you, like, watch any other, like, Minecraft YouTubers? Or did you genuinely just see one of my videos come across your feed and were like, huh, somebody doing, like, a Minecraft-inspired build? That seems cool. And then you just click on it, and then all of a sudden you're now into a Minecraft phase again. Oh my god, chat, I've done it again! I've started one, and I'm still going to want to finish off here. To be fair, you can probably do it on YouTube, just not Twitch. I don't even know how I'd do that on just YouTube, though, Aaron. I don't know how I'd go about showcasing it just on YouTube. I don't know if sources can be added as, like, only one output. I might be able to, but I off the top of my head, I don't know how that would be possible. I suppose, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, I suppose I could make another canvas output thing for YouTube, actually. I think I can do that with Atium. Yeah, you watched Jeracraft and Trixie Blocks, but you are the one who got me playing again. I actually don't know who they are. I've never heard of them in my life. Not that I'm gonna know every Minecraft YouTuber out there, but I think I can do that with Atom, Aaron. I think Atom allows you to create, like, multiple different like scenes, like output scene things that you can use for, so if you want to have like a slightly different scene set up for like your YouTube output, I think you can do it, but it's a bit hard because the monitor that I've got it all set up on is it's quite squished, and adding more output windows is going to make it even harder to see everything that's going on the monitors. Not touched it yet, so not sure how to do it on that program. Yeah, Aaron, I had to. I don't know if you heard me earlier on when I first started. I had to basically completely wipe OBS just before I went live and reinstall it again, just so I could get Atom working, because it was so messy. Because I had the Stream Elements multi-stream plugin installed, and I think that was causing it to bug out with the Atom plugin. So I basically just went, you know what, sack it. Even if it takes me forever to do, I'm just going to wipe OBS, reinstall it, and lo and behold, I did that, and thankfully it was pretty straightforward. But so now I've got Atom working as a plugin. Nice. Got another tree to get rid of. I tell you what, it really puts it in perspective when you've been live for 2 hours and you jumped into this project. Apart from editing a TikTok video, you jumped into this project like super quickly, and in 2 hours you barely got anything done. And then you look at like the grand scheme of like the whole build and you're like, oh boy, this is gonna be a long one, boys and girls. One, two. Do you play other games besides Minecraft? I do, yeah. I play a lot of Apex Legends on an evening with friends. I play a lot of like Apex Legends ranked. In my downtime, I like to play. There's an old retro game called Dungeon Keeper 2, which is from like the early noughties, late 90s, that I like to play in my downtime. What else? I used to play a lot of MMOs back in the day. I used to play like RuneScape, World of Warcraft. I played a lot of old school RuneScape. What else do I play? I tried Battlefield 6, but it wasn't really my jam. I couldn't get into it. I like Apex Legends because it's got a lot more like brain power to it. There's a lot more strategy to it. Whereas I found games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff just seem a bit more like run and gun, kind of like you can switch your brain off and just run around the map and die a bunch of times. So I'm trying to think of what other games that I like to play. What other games do you play besides Minecraft, Joel? I just finished Return to Mario. Used a lot of Dwarven buildings as inspiration in my last world. Yeah, I've played Return to Mario, actually. I never actually got around to finishing it, though. I was playing it with my brother, and we did, like... I think we got to, like, near the last boss. But then we just kind of, like, stopped playing. Maybe I should pick that back up again at some point. As, like, a stream game. And try streaming it. Yeah, so we've still got, like, this bit to do. We need to connect this bit up to there. And then fill this in. We need to fill all this in. Then we need to do the other side. Got a lot to do on this yet. A lot of spiders spawning in all of a sudden. Anyway. Again, what's happened to the music? It bugs me that it keeps pausing when it shouldn't be. Or did I pause the music? I can't remember. Some Formula 1, sometimes Fortnite with my girlfriend, and then Minecraft. Those are my main games. For now, I also played EAFC, House Flipper, and that makes the past 2 months. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I play Apex Legends and as like a main game on an evening. I actually was going to start making content around Apex Legends. I'm still kind of tempted, but the game's kind of been in a bit of a rocky state for a while. So it's been kind of like, do I, don't I? Like, not like high ticket content, just like filming my games, taking the good games that happen and just saving them, and then just doing like some voiceover clips and doing like a nice thumbnail and title and stuff. Maybe do some like epic like voiceover. I don't know, like I'd love to do it because I do have a lot of passion for Apex Legends, but it's kind of like that situation where the game itself isn't doing fantastic, and if I'm going to put my effort into anything, then I'd rather just continue putting it into Minecraft stuff. I may have left this too late, yeah. Yo, man, how you doing? What up, Mikey? How goes? Stream's doing well, bro. Stream's doing super well, broski. Just trying to continue this mountain that we were working on in the last stream. We've got a lot to get done, but I'm trying to like power through. How have you been, Raider? How's your Tuesday going, bro? Maybe an upcoming Apex stream. I have actually thought about streaming some Apex over on Twitch. But it's one of those games where I can't really engage with chat as much because you have to like focus on what you're doing, especially when you're playing ranked. But I mean, if people want to see it, then I suppose I could organize with the people that I play with to maybe stream it one night. Good. Decided to revamp my Dragonstone to look exactly like the show. Nice. Is it looking better now, in your opinion? Now that you've tried to make it look more like the show? I'm just currently about to lose my rag with the music on this playlist. I've made a playlist, so basically I use a thing called Epidemic Sound for royalty-free music for YouTube that I pay for, and it's not cheap. And they have like a playlist feature that I'm trying to utilize for when I do like YouTube live streams. And it keeps pausing for some reason, and it's stressing me out. I don't like it when things don't work. 100%, but way bigger lol. Yeah. Don't do a mic though and make it so big where it ends up taking far too much of your time though. It's one thing that is going to become even more apparent in the next video on the YouTube channel is Mike's ability to take on projects, make them way too big, and then downscale last minute when you're already like late to put a video out because of just how big it actually is going to end up. Already has. Well, you're in too deep now, Raider. You just gotta go for it now, bro. Good luck and Godspeed. That's all I can say. Right, so right, I've ran out of stone again, so I can throw all of this away. And I just picked some of it back up again, which is not what I wanted to do. No, stop that. Thank you. How long do you reckon it's going to take you to build them, Raider? Just had a quick look on Discord as well, and it's nice to see nice to see some new faces in there. But yeah, we have a multiplayer server, by the way, in Discord if you want to join. Yo, Kieran, how you doing, bro? My day has been fantastic, actually, dude. Thank you so much for asking. How's your day been? Yeah, I woke up. Yeah, I was saying earlier on in stream, I've been feeling a little bit like bummed out recently, just about with like nothing in particular. I just haven't been feeling 100% myself, and went to bed early last night, woke up this morning, and just felt on top of cloud 9, bro. So thank you for asking. And thought, you know what? I'm feeling good, and I want to share that feeling with the world. So I went live, and here we are. Just on back day, ooh, but yeah, actually, no, I did back. No, I didn't. I did chest today. I did chest and arms today. I didn't do back today. I did back on Thursday, actually. How did back day go? Any PBs today, Kieran? How can I join? Hi, I'm new to stream. Hey, Pedro, welcome to stream. Appreciate you. In order to join the server, it's not what I'm playing on right now, but if you want to join the community SMP server we have, you have to join the Discord channel, which you can do. Have I still got it pasted? I do not. Bear with me, I can get the link for you. Yeah, you can click on there. You can join the Discord, and then once you're a member of the Discord, you can request to be whitelisted. All you have to do, I'll showcase to everybody real quickly. Once you join the Discord, in fact, let me just go to desktop. Once you've joined the Discord, if you want to join the server, all you have to do is scroll down, and you'll see join the server down here. And all you have to do is just scroll all the way up. It's a bit annoying. React to the add SMP message, and then you'll be able to get access to all the server channels in Discord. And then once you've got access to the server channels, just go to whitelist request and type your Java or Bedrock username in there, and then I'll get round to whitelisting you at some point. I just ask that you sort of just bear with me, as there's only we can only whitelist you as and when there's a mod available, or when I'm available to do so. So just put your username in there and just hang tight. We will get round to you eventually. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't just whitelist people who aren't in the Discord just because we've had a bit of an issue in the past, Pedro. So it's just a way to be able to sort of verify who you are and stuff, to avoid griefers and stuff like that. Is the server just standard survival? It is just standard survival, yeah. It's a bit outdated though. It's on an older Minecraft version, but you can still join on the latest version. It's Java and Bedrock. It's got a plugin to allow Java and Bedrock players on there. And it's got a plugin as well that allows you to join no matter what Minecraft version you're currently playing on, but it just means that some features you don't have access to, sadly. Like there isn't copper golems on the server yet, but I am trying to work on updating it. It's just a lot of our hardcore players that we've got like quite a proactive player base on it, of like a small community of people that log on every single day to play on it. And they have certain needs and requirements of plugins that they don't want to lose, so I kind of have to wait until we have up-to-date replacements and stuff of those plugins. But I am trying to work on sort of making it up to scratch for you all. Does the server allow client-side mods? Yeah, as long as it's not cheating. As long as you're not X-raying or flying around, then yeah. Yeah, if we... I will say this, if we get wind, or if anybody tells us that you are X-raying, or that you are, like, using, like, a hacked client or something, then, yeah, I will obviously be giving you a stern telling off, and or a ban. Just to make it fair, because there's people that have put... I only say that, I don't mean to be a bummer, it's just because we've got people that have put thousands of hours into, yeah, actually, yeah, quite literally, we've got a couple of people that have put like probably close to 1,000 hours into builds on the server, and I just don't think it's fair to them to, you know, they should put so much time in, and then people can just, you know, use clients to fly around, and I don't know what else clients can do these days, but I'm sure you know what I mean. How is the mountain coming along? Mountain's coming along well, thank you for asking, Kieran. It's a bit slower progress than I'd have liked. I would have liked to have... my goal for this kind of live stream was to get this, you know, this section of the mountain that we started in the last live stream? My goal was to ideally get this whole section kind of complete in this live stream, but it's just not happening. But we are making good progress though, so I can't be too upset about it. It just would have been nice, you know, to sort of say we finally got a section done. But, you know, I should have realised when I started this mountain that this was not going to be a project that we can just, you know. Oh. That must be a Java thing. We don't have extra cheating in Bedrock. Yeah, no, it's there's certain clients that you can get that give you sort of like, you can activate like client. I don't know. It's like a hacked client. I don't really know what it does, and I don't really want to explain what it does either, because I don't want people to go looking for it, just out of the fact that there is a lot of people out there that are using them to steal Minecraft accounts and stuff. So I don't even, to be honest, I don't actually know the name of them, but I really encourage you not to go looking for them, because there's a lot of them out there that are just used to steal your Minecraft account data, and we've had 1 or 2 people already that have kind of lost their Minecraft accounts permanently to cheat, to people stealing their information and stuff. When I say client-side mods, I mean like building aids, so I can plan and create. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to use like, as long as it works on servers, if you want to use like client-side mods to use like Lightmatica and stuff, then yeah, I have no issue with that. Just as long as you're not using client-side mods to, you know, like do anything naughty or griefy, then yeah, I have no issue with that. Well, you can get in-game X-rays as well. I think you can get like X-ray resource packs. I used to have an X-ray resource pack back when I did Season 1, admittedly. I didn't use it. I used it maybe once or twice. I didn't really use it a lot, but it just made it handy for building more than anything. I didn't really use it for resource gathering, but this was back before I knew the free cam existed. I've now got free cam enabled. I just don't really use it all that often, so we can actually just like fly out and check builds and stuff. But I use it so like if I'm building underground, I like to kind of see where things are gonna line up, so I can kind of like fly underground and kind of go, right, if I dig along here, then I'm gonna come out here, sort of thing. So it kind of helps for that. But I'm kind of at the point in the game now where I don't really need to worry about resource gathering. We've got more than enough resources now. Bedrock just got a version of that called Spectator Mode. Oh, that's handy. That's super, super handy. Yeah, I don't overly use free cam. As you guys have seen in the live stream, I tend to just use my my ability to fly more than I use free cam. Like I said, I use it more for like underground work to make sure things are gonna like line up properly. Alright, we're gonna have to dig this tree down, aren't we, chat? Oh, how many Minecraft days are you on? Right now, I'm on 2,606 Minecraft days. So we're slowly encroaching on that 3,000 day mark. But now that I'm actually back into this like properly, we should start shooting up in days a lot faster. Because obviously, back when I was doing the videos earlier this year, I was working a job whilst trying to make videos, whereas now I've obviously got a lot more time to scale things up a bit and to play a bit more, so this should slowly scale up. Try and see if I can get my world to join some of the greats, you know, some of the people that are on. Got some people that are on like 10, 20, 30,000 days. I think Thingy, or what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Linksy is on 50,000 hardcore days, I think, which is just insane. Yeah, that is crazy. The dude, I have to obviously play a lot of this game for making videos, but that guy even makes me look like an amateur. Like, I think Linksy plays for like 6 hours every single day. The dude is absolutely incredibly insane, and I mean that in like an absolute positive light. Like, I genuinely, I enjoy playing this game, but I need my breaks from it, you know? Like, I need to, like, finish up my day, like, you know, like, a normal time and kind of go and play something else for a little bit just to kind of take my mind off it. I don't know how some of these people do it. Like, I know there's another British guy who I have tuned into, like, once or twice, who streams for, like, 10 hours a day on hardcore, just like digging out a massive hole. I think he's called like G-Key or something. And again, that dude is just like insane. I don't know how he genuinely does it. Sounds like you before you got married. Yeah, like, I love playing this game. Like, I love making content on this game as well. But my days, I need to have like a genuine break from this game sometimes. Like, I just cannot for the life of me play this game too much. Like, it's why I do videos over live streaming as well. That's another big aspect of making videos versus live streaming, is just purely because if I was to live stream every single day, it would just drive me insane. As much as I love you all in chat, it would just drive me insane. Yeah, this is starting to look good, chat. I like it. It's got like a nice curve to it. It's not steppy. This is the technique. I don't know what sort of technique we've been using, but this is the technique. But yeah, it's starting to look pretty good. My wife works 4 to 10 hour days. While she's doing that, I'm on Minecraft making my content and creating for fun. I'm the same, Raider, to be honest. My wife is out there traveling all around the area, fitting saddles, but she absolutely loves it, and she's making very, very good money doing so. And while she's doing that, I'm just sat here live streaming on YouTube, talking to you awesome folk, making Minecraft stuff. But I don't just do Minecraft stuff as well. I have a vlogging channel. I do like IRL vlogs, which I am actually going to use this opportunity to just plug on both Twitch and on YouTube as well, by the way. If I just quickly grab my other channel. You're getting square eyes. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and post a link to my vlogging channel. I basically just film every day using my phone and then upload it as like a long 40-minute vlog. I sort of use it as like a food diary thing and just to document like mine and Ashley's journey together. If you want to watch it, I'd appreciate it. If not, then you don't have to worry about subscribing, but it's there if you want it. And I always appreciate any support that you guys give on the content. It means a lot to me. And my wife, obviously. It's gonna hopefully one day allow us to live a life where we can travel a lot more and we can experience the world and we can take you guys on the journey with us. That's why I do it. Plus, I also like to use it as a platform to spread smiles and to inspire people to make positive change and to just, you know, live life to its fullest. Got to dig up a bit in the mountain here. Then we're also going to have to get rid of these 2 trees. Wait, did I already get rid of this one? Oh yeah, I did. It's just this one here that's keeping it. Do you know what? I'm actually really liking this. I'm really liking... I know this sounds really, silly to nerd out about, chat, but I really like, if I just use free cam a little bit, see how we've kind of got this, like, gradual slope, but then all of a sudden it kind of just, like, starts getting really steep here? Like, this is exactly what I was going for, and I'm actually really liking the way that this looks. I've kind of made this ridge here just a little bit, like, obvious, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine, it works. But yeah, this is looking exactly how I wanted it to. We kind of got these like longer strides at the bottom here, and then they get shorter as they get closer, and then all of a sudden we're just going to have this like steep climb up this peak, and that's exactly what I was going for when I started this side of the mountain. So far, this is looking really, really nice. So the only thing we have to be careful of, which I might have to like start doing on this side, is obviously this incline here isn't going to match up with this one over here, so we might have to like sort of start doing a little bit of jiggery pokery about now so that it actually matches up with that one. So we might have to start like going on top again like we were before, but I want to be careful because I don't want it to look like a ridge. But I think we're just going to have to do a bit of terraforming. I'm going to get to... Basically, just going to build this, like, right up to that point, and then I'm just going to have to, like, keep terraforming it until it looks about right. I have a world where I built all the major kingdoms of Lord of the Rings, stopped working on it midway through building Minas Tirith. Ooh, that's rough. Have you seen the... There's a project called Middle-earth Project or something? And it's like a bunch of people that are really passionate about Lord of the Rings, and they're actually building like almost like a brick for brick replica of the actual Lord of the Rings world, based off the movies. And it's Artcraft is also a good one. Yeah, there's a bunch of different projects, and they are absolutely insane. Yeah, I think it might be Java only, you're right. I did join it to like have a quick adventure around a while ago. I'm talking like two and a bit years ago, I think. It's a shame that Bedrock players can't join like a Java world without special plugins and stuff. Because I feel like Bedrock players get to miss out on like some pretty great servers. Although saying that, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of them now have some sort of like Bedrock support, but I couldn't tell you if they do or not. Does anybody on the YouTube side of things know how many likes we're on at the moment? I haven't actually been keeping tabs of how many likes. But yeah, if you are watching the YouTube stream, please consider just dropping a like on the stream. Because it really helps more people, the stream get pushed out to more people. And just helps the stream in general. And in turn, it also helps me. 26, yeah, it's a shame. We managed to get up to like 40 odd likes in the last live stream. I don't think we're going to manage that in this one, sadly. But, you know, each to their own, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Just means we've got to do another one at some point. Somebody unliked? I think you have to refresh to get an updated, like, proper view count of the likes, I think. But thank you guys, I appreciate you keeping me in the loop. Oh, we're down to our... Wait, no, we're not. We got... I tell you what, I'm actually proactively, like, trying to, like, power through doing this. But it feels like I'm going through this a lot slower than normal. But I think it's just purely because I've got less in my inventory. So I'm able to get more done per inventory. Now that I've, like, neatened everything up a little bit. I don't want that to look as steppy, so I'll do that. Yeah, connecting these two up is going to be a bit of a ball ache, I think. Any plans for Halloween? Actual plans. Guys, I'm just going to take like a 2-minute break just to have some water. And I also need to go clean my glasses as well. I will be a second, chat. Just talking about Halloween, I think if I remember correctly, Halloween is on... Yeah, Halloween's on Friday, which sadly, my wife has a bad hip. She's got like a bit of a bone growth on her hip joint. And she has osteoarthritis in her hips, which causes a lot of pain. So every 6 months, she has to get her hip injected with a big steroid needle. So on Friday, I'm going to be, unfortunately, taking her to get a hip injected, which means that she's going to be like a little bit tired and a little bit out of it on Friday and not really up for doing much. So I was thinking probably what I'll end up doing is buying some pumpkins from the shop if I can get one. And just doing like a daft little pumpkin carving thing with Ashley, and just carve some pumpkins and just have a laugh. We did it last year and it turned out quite well actually. I think she really enjoyed herself, so I'll probably do the same again this year. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. So yeah, that's probably what will be on the agenda for Halloween this year for me. I hope she'll be alright, and I hope you have a good time. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a blast. I'll be filming it anyway to just put in the vlog, so hopefully it'll all go well. Not her injection, obviously. I just mean the pumpkin carving. I'll obviously be vlogging a little bit, like leading up to like traveling out to the hospital and stuff. But yeah, sadly, it's just one of those things that she has to go through. My wife has rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, which, if you're not sure, if you've never heard of it before, it's basically like it's all part of just having an autoimmune condition. Unfortunately, my wife's immune system is kind of like fighting her body. So it sort of tires her out a bit and causes aches and pains and stuff, more than the usual average person has to deal with. And it used to be really bad when she was younger, but she's kind of got it under control with medication now, so but it doesn't change the fact, you know, that she's still got to live with it and deal with it and all the fancy stuff. But she's a trooper. We kind of just... We know what we have to put up with now, and we just kind of get on with it. Your wife has fibro as well, so I know the life. Yeah, so you'll appreciate that it's not, you know, the easiest thing to kind of have to deal with. Kind of spooky how similar we have things here, really. I'm gonna go and eat something. See you later. Hey, Droll Hunter, I appreciate you hanging out in the stream, and I really hope that your running goes well, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I genuinely appreciate it, but I hope you have a good one. Yeah, I think I'm... What are we on now? Coming up to the 3-hour mark. Got a little bit of me yet. Want to see if I can at least get this hill, like first bit done and connected up down there. We're not too far off. Morning from New Zealand. Yo, Def Hardwork 27. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? Hope you have it. Is it Wednesday morning now for you, or is it Tuesday morning? I actually genuinely don't know. Is New Zealand ahead of the UK, or is it behind the UK? I think it's ahead, right? Like Australia kind of time zone way, I think. My geography is terrible. So please don't judge me based on my geography. Ah, Wednesday morning. What's it like in the future? Hey, Def, tell me, what's the S&P looking like in the future? Should I put a little bit more money in there? Can you find out the lottery numbers for Wednesday for the UK, please? Sorry, that joke will... Yeah, I'm sure that's a really old joke. But seriously though, I hope you're having a good week so far, Wed. Def. $7 AM. Oh, you got to get up for work. Oh, what's it you do for work, Def? If you don't mind my asking. If I'm not being too personal there. Hey Malik, how you doing, dude? Schoolwork? We can buy red tulips, red dye, sea pickles, mangrove, spruce, birch. No, we don't need any of them. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm doing absolutely fantastic, bro. I'm just working away at building this mountain range and just absolutely vibing away to medieval music. Just remembering how good life used to be back in the oldie days. How's your Tuesday going, bro? Wait, Def, do you work in a school, or do you just mean you needed to be up to do school work for school? Does that make sense? Yeah, Malik, I mentioned it a few times early on in stream, but last couple of days I've been feeling like a little bit rough, a little bit off, like not myself. But yeah, just said it a few times now. Went to bed really early yesterday, woke up this morning, just felt really good, and here we are, trying to share the positive vibes. Oh, you're a senior at school? Oh, that's cool. I suppose. Your school system must be... Oh, essay writing? Oh, I never did any... I never really did much prep for my schoolwork, admittedly, which is probably why I'm now making videos for a living. What essay have you got to write today then, Def? Hey, Minnie! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Oh, English writing on a short story? I actually don't mind short story writing. Did a lot of script writing for short films and stuff in university. So I'm hoping, chat, by like kind of bringing these blocks up more harshly now, that it'll give me an incline that will be more closely matching to this one by the time we get over there. But I am realizing that we still need to make it much sharper if we're going to match up eventually. So we might have to like start just really pulling this mountain out a little bit. What's the premise for your short story, Def? I would say I'd give you some mic tips, but my English is pretty dreadful. And it was in school. I think I got a C in English language. But a D in English literature, so, you know. Not something to be proud of, but tis what tis, I suppose. Yeah, because then if I think I need to start, like, doing these, like, pulling these out a bit further away now. So it's like this. And it might look a little bit weird, but it's kind of what we have to do if we want this to match up with that. The shortest short story in the world. Isn't that literally like the shortest sentence in the world is literally like the end or something with a full stop? I'm going to be lurking, but my cousin's pulling me into a Call of Duty game. Hey, good looking in your Call of Duty game, bro. My friends and my mods are currently on the Battlefield. I think Battlefield has just released a new game mode, or like it might be the Battle Royale or something. I might be lying there, but there's me hoping they don't try and drag me in later on. No, I'll try the Battlefield. I will try the Battlefield Battle Royale, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not. Battlefield itself didn't appeal to me, sadly. For sale, baby shoes, never worn. That's the story. Riveting. Need a little bit more equilibrium, disequilibrium in there. You had some baby shoes for sale. However, you discovered that the shoes were broken. You repaired the break. You fixed them and they are now for sale. The end. Partly a bet. Oh boy. Right, why aren't you disappearing? Oh, I didn't finish chopping you down apparently. Does that work? Ah, yeah. I think that works. Well, good luck in your bet. Well, hopefully you prove your friend right. Wrong, sorry. Didn't mean to say right there. You're welcome, bro. Gonna have to just chop these trees down. We vibing, chat. Oh, no you don't. Right, The face of concentration. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Yeah, that was the genuine face of concentration right there. That tends to happen occasionally. It's actually why I tend to record stuff rather than live stream a lot of the time, is because that face that you just saw is what I end up pulling quite a lot when I'm playing on my own. I literally just have a show on in the background, just playing away. Good afternoon where I am, at least. Hey, it's 6 PM where I am in the United of Kingdoms. Time is it where you're at, Tommy? Appreciate you tuning in as always. Ah, 2:15 US Eastern Time? Ah, right, okay, fair enough. What are you doing on this fine Tuesday, Tommy? I am currently trying to speed my way through building up this this mountain here. Although I think I have, oh no, I've got a little bit more stone to go. I can throw quite a lot of you away actually. Got off work early, eating lunch and saw your stream. Hey, Tommy, I appreciate that. How come you got off work early today? Just early finish in general, or? Either way, appreciate you tuning in. Also, what's for lunch? I'm getting pretty peckish myself, so I'm gonna go and make me some spaghetti bolognese soon. For me and the missus when she gets home from her thing. I can basically kind of just cover this mountain in stone and just follow this mountain for now, I think. Long story, also some salmon wraps with a cilantro cream or sauce. Very tasty. Got to get those omega-3s. Always got to get that omega-3, bro. Also the protein. Salmon is a great source of protein. Yeah, I think I can do this, chat. I think this will. If I keep this kind of like gradual incline up, I think this should match up. Just about. Might need to do a little bit of tinkering to get it to match up properly, but cilantro. Cilantro is one of those funny words, isn't it? Where it's like, because you guys call it cilantro, but we call it coriander. And it used to confuse me all the time when I was in my early 20s, because I'd be like, because I absolutely love guac. And when I was in my early 20s, I'd be trying to find like good guac recipes online, and it'd obviously be a lot of American recipes where it'd be like, oh yeah, you need like some chopped cilantro, and I could have just went to Google and learned the answer like straight away, but I'm stubborn and I like to learn things myself, and I used to wander around the shops for hours trying to find this thing called cilantro, and I could never find it. And then eventually I gave in and I Googled it, and it was like, oh yeah, cilantro is just coriander. And I was like, oh, god damn it. I'm pretty positive it's the same herb. Unless I'm now just learning something else, which is making me look like an idiot. Hold on a second, I need to Google this. Is coriander the same as cilantro? Oh, they come from the same plant. The coriander... Oh, so the coriander is the seeds. Cilantro is the green part. But why do... Wait, hold on. Ah, right, yeah, okay, so that makes sense. In the UK, we refer to the whole plant as coriander, but in the US, you refer to the green part as cilantro, like the leafy bit, but you refer to the seeds as coriander, apparently, according to Reddit. Whereas in the UK, we just kind of assume that the whole thing is just coriander. So that makes sense as to where the confusion came from. But yeah, you won't believe how many shops I teetered around to try and find cilantro, just to learn that it was coriander, in, you know, respectively. Skeletons with power enchants on the bows, man. God, a skeleton's already annoying enough. Jesus. Yeah, so we can sort of start to see this, like, slow increase here now of, like, this, where the mountains starting to, like, really drastically, like, get much steeper. So it's basically pesto, yeah, basically. So I think I can kind of just follow this general pattern now for a bit, and it should match up fairly closely. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of variation here, but not too much because I don't want it to look too funky. There we are. One, two, three. One, two, three. I think this bit needs to be start to get a bit sharper. So I think doing this like 2-block thing will help kind of increase the sharpness a little bit. Like that. Yeah, because if you see, like, that's way steeper than this bit here, so we are going to have, like, a bit of terraforming to do, I feel, when we get to that point, but we'll just have to keep going until we get there and then figure out what we're going to do. But yeah, somebody said earlier, and I do apologize for missing it in chat, but one of you guys said that you struggle to terraform things to look natural, and I'm kind of I'm in the same boat at the moment. I'm, like, still learning how to like terraform a bit better to make things look like more natural and stuff. Nothing like baiting creepers to walk off the edge of the cliff and then flying back up. just throwing all the rubbish away that we don't need. Just for baby zombies to pick it up, apparently. Right, okay, so we just need to place you down here. Right, I need to kind of like speed up a bit here just so I can kind of get away from all these zombies. And then I should be able to... Back now, how is the progress? Slow and steady as it always has been. I'm trying to now like increase the gradient of the mountain a bit, because one thing I realized is I really liked the gradient that we had going on here, Droll, but what I've realized is if we look over at the skeleton of the mountain, which I'll show you once I've just slept the morning away. I do that just to stop phantoms spawning, by the way, but if you can see that the gradient there is much steeper than what this is here, so I'm like slowly starting to like build the gradient up so that it will match. But it's getting there, but I think it's going to take, I was just saying a second ago, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming to make it work. But I don't want to like increase it too much, because then it just won't look natural. So I'm being quite careful as to how we do this. I think we'll increase that here like that, and then we'll kind of do it again like this. Because as you can see, the gradient spikes here. So yeah, this is going to be a tricky bit, I think. This is where we're going to have to probably do some kind of like, I don't know. I don't really know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be a bit trickier to deal with, I think. I think this is going to be play around with it until it looks good. Then build this up here. Let's have a look at how this is looking. I always make more pieces of the skeleton so I can see how much to go up and how the gradient is going to work. Yeah, I probably should have done that in all honesty. Yeah, I feel like that's starting to get there. I think if we just kind of follow along this kind of route, then it should work. I'm probably going to have to do a fair bit of terraforming, to be honest, on this bit of the mountain. As it is just like a constant learning curve at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go along on this bit and basically just do like a 2-block duplicate. Just to kind of add a little bit more length to this section. Just so we're not totally just going up by like 1 or 2 blocks at a time. This should help make it just look a little bit more natural. Maybe add like a bit of a sticky out block variant as well there. But yeah, Droll, I think you're right. I think in the future I'm going to have to do like a lot more like skeleton bits running along. Maybe in like 10-block increments or something to try and figure out like how to do this properly. But I think, yeah, I'm coming into like the last couple of stacks now. No, I meant terraforming of the building the whole last mountain. I mean, like, I'm gonna get the mountain done And then I'm probably going to have bits where I'm going to have to go back and kind of like change. But yeah, I am indeed building a whole last mountain. Maybe some more horizontal ones as well. First Call of Duty game finished with a win. Nice. GG's. Now you need to go and get a back-to-back win though. That's the thing. You now need a back-to-back win. Thanks, man. Hoping for a second win. Got to keep on with the grind. Exactly. Although, speaking of my grind, chat, unfortunately, in about 2 seconds' time, we're about to hit the realization that we have indeed ran out of stone for this particular run. We have got more at the base, but I'm looking at the clock, and I'm probably going to need to go and start cooking dinner soon so that it's ready for my wife's return. Because you know what they say, not a hungry wife, happy life. Just found a deep slate emerald ore, don't want to break it, lol. Yeah, you should build that into like a little mini museum piece. I don't think I've found an emerald deep slate ore yet, I don't think. Let me have a look. I mean, it's not going to be the easiest thing to find, admittedly. I found a couple of stone diamond ores. Yes, 73 stone emerald ores. I don't think I've had a single deep slate emerald ore, I don't think. Nope, not one. That's wild. I've been using the Nether Star as a similar object to the Arkenstone in my Dwarven build. That's pretty smart. Yeah, I haven't really got like an Arkenstone like object yet. I am going to use the dragon egg for something. Might not be glittery and sparkly, but I feel like using the dragon egg is kind of a good way to use as like egg thing. There should be 2 replays to save here, chat, because I did one earlier. I was recording some stuff for the video. But yeah, just to give you guys a sneak peek as to what's gone into the video for this week. Here's all the replay videos. So we've got hold on. Yeah, we've got an hour and a half, 20 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So there's like over 10 hours of replay footage there. Oh no, I saved the other one earlier. So I'm gonna just add a little asterisk and just put mountain there. Dumb question, which dwarf mountain are you recreating? As in from which movie? I'm wondering the same thing. I'm actually being more inspired by Moria from Lord of the Rings. A lot of people seem to be confused as to what I'm actually doing, because a lot of people keep going to me and they keep saying, "Oh, mate, you should add the Arkenstone, or you should do this, that, and the other, or you should do this to make it look more like the Lonely Mountain." And I'm like, I have said in my videos multiple times, especially in the early videos, I made it very, very clear that my series was inspired by Moria from the Lord of the Rings. I'm sure I put it in a bunch of intros back in the sort of early days last year. Not having a go at anyone, of course. I'm just making a point of saying, I don't know when you guys joined the series, so I can't just assume that you've seen the earlier videos. But yeah, it's actually Moria. Sorry about that. It's Moria that I'm sort of got a little bit passive aggressive there, and I didn't mean to. I apologize, hand on heart. But yeah, it's Moria that I'm kind of more building off. The reason why I prefer Moria over the idea of doing like Erebor is just because it's a little bit more mysterious, and I can get away with kind of using a little bit more of a creative freedom with it, because we haven't actually really had Moria in its like heyday, at its prime, when it was at its strongest. So I can kind of get away with being a little bit straying from the actual lore a little bit more. I'm honestly really impressed with the mountain project. I thought there was no way you were going to build a mountain by hand when you first announced it, and yet here we are. Yeah, I don't do things by halves, Tommy. You all have to watch the trilogy classic. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings. Do you know what? We actually ended up with in a bit of a debate a couple of streams ago, because I said the Lord of the Rings was better than The Hobbit. And it turns out there is actually some younger folk that think The Hobbit is better than The Lord of the Rings, or they haven't even seen The Lord of the Rings, which to me is just like a blasphemous statement. Hey Claire, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. And thank you for hanging out with us today, Claire. I appreciate you a lot, and I hope you have a very, very good night's sleep. Is the Moria the one in ruins? Yes, but the Moria is in ruins in the film. But if you watch Rings of Power, which I know again is quite a blasphemous statement, but I actually quite enjoyed the Rings of Power. If I show you my hardcore season 2, my hardcore research, in my research folder I have a screenshot which I can show you, chat. This screenshot is taken from the show, and it's been like edited slightly to be upscaled and to be brighter. I just clicked my jaw there. But this is what it looks like. I don't know if this is going to come across on stream very well, but you see how we've got like, I know my face is covering it. If I just like, I can't really hide my, oh yeah, I can, hold on. I'm just going to do, no, that's a different thing. If I just move this out of the way quickly, you see how we've got this kind of like, greenery kind of going on the left of the image, and then you've got these like pillars in the world that are like doubled into like buildings and stuff. That's kind of the inspiration that I've got going on for my world, and that's kind of, you'll see that's how I've kind of like been inspired with my buildings and stuff so far. Is kind of like building it into the rock face and carving out like these natural stone pillars that feel like part of the world and stuff. Like if we like scroll in, you can see that we've got all these like stone pillars and stuff. So I want to do like a lot more of these in my world eventually. Okay, I've watched that series as well. I didn't know that was Moria. Yeah, this is supposed to be Moria in its prime. This is supposed to be, or as it's known back then, Moria comes about as its name post-downfall. Its pre-downfall name is Khazad-dûm, I think. Or is it the other way around? Might be the other way around. I can't quite remember. But one or the other. It's either Khazad-dûm or Moria. But yeah, this is supposed to be Moria in its sort of prime. That's why I don't want to give any spoilers, but the Balrog from the movies comes about. Obviously, we know the kind of outcome of Moria. But this screenshot here is the pinnacle of what I like about Dwarven culture. Like, and I sort of had a mini discussion about this in my most recent video, I think. Or I might have cut it out, I can't quite remember. But a lot of people, when they're building Dwarven stuff, do the lava everywhere and do black buildings and stuff. And I actually prefer it when you keep things a bit lighter. You see how they've got vines dangling down, because a natural cave is going to have roots from the trees above the mountain and vines and moss kind of growing all over the walls, especially when you got thousands of living, breathing people churning water through the kingdom and breathing and stuff. You're going to have this environment that's going to be really moist, and it's going to encourage lots of greenery and moss, and from that you're going to have these little plants and these flowers and stuff, and that's kind of what I'm using as inspiration for my actual builds. Ring cause the king to cause the downfall of Moria. Well, yeah, sort of. Yo, Astral, how you doing, lovely? The stone did. No, the stone has nothing to do with Moria. The stone is a different kingdom. Erebor is a different kingdom to Moria. Moria, the Black Pit. Khazad-dûm equals Dwarf Mansion, so Moria is the late name. Yeah, thank you. I knew it was one or the other, Droll. Thank you for clarifying that. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic, Astral. I'm doing much better than I was the other day when you asked. I've had a couple of good nights' sleep after not feeling quite myself, and I'm feeling 100% back to... Well, I'm feeling 90% back to my usual self. I think another couple of nights of good sleep, and I'll be right as rain. I have a message on Messenger. All right, okay. Awesome, glad to hear it. How are you doing anyway, Astral? How's life treating you? Are they doing another season of Rings of Power? Yes. It's coming out next year. I think they're actually confirmed. Was it 5 seasons or 7? But it hasn't done as well as they were predicted. So whether or not they end it early, I don't know. But I'm hoping they don't, because I actually genuinely enjoyed the series. You doing okay? Oh, I'm glad to hear. Have you got any trips lined up or anything, Astral? Are you doing anything for Halloween? What's everybody else in chat doing for Halloween, by the way? I'll be back in a second whilst you guys answer that. 5 seasons confirmed normally. Ah, right, okay. I'm not doing anything for Halloween, but we're having a little family get-together this Saturday for an early bonfire type thing. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything for bonfire night either, actually. I am getting another tattoo on the 5th. I'm getting a lifeline tattoo from Apex Legends on my thigh, which will make it my 4th tattoo. Heading to your neck of the woods in a couple of weeks. Might have to message me and come and say hello, even if it's only for an hour. Just saying. Even if it's just to grab a meal. Or maybe me and Aaron can come to you and we can grab a meal. Just grab that second wing. Get in there, lad. Love to hear it, Nazgul. Love to hear it, bro. The guy that made the rings that were given to the dwarves in the Rings of Power turns out to be a big bad guy in Lord of the Rings, right? Yes. Yeah, pretty much. The guy that's convincing everybody to make the rings is Sauron. But it was back when Sauron was able to take physical form. I don't want to ruin it because it'll ruin the series, but if you're not familiar with the Silmarillion story elements, I'm not fully familiar with all of the appendices, but I'm familiar with a lot of it. Sauron basically loses his capability to take physical form because of something that happens, which they'll probably do a version of in the show, but slightly different. Because I don't think they have the rights to. Oh no, I can't remember what they have the rights to. But yeah, you'll see what happens to Sauron. Ooh, there's somebody on the server. Should we have a quick look at the server for 10 minutes, chat? I'll show you what I've been working on for like a year now that I haven't quite finished. Outlaw is on the server. But yeah, I have literally been working on this project for the longest time. But the problem is, whenever I open Minecraft, I can't see my keyboard properly. Sorry about that. Some days I feel I can't appear in physical form. Oh, Astral, don't say that. Rings of Power has the rights of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, but not the Silver. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Which is why they have to kind of take some creative liberty. But yeah, this is the house I've been working on. I'm just trying to. I haven't actually put in a front door yet. But yeah, if I just head out the front here, I've literally still got iron gear. Does this have a days thing on it? Does this tell you how many days the server? No, not really. Thought it might have had a thing about how many days the server's been live for. But yeah, there's some crazy builds on the server. Like, there's been some people on this server that have been building for literally the longest time. Been building some like incredibly large projects. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. This is what I've been building for like a year. And I was, this is all being done by like another member of the community who was getting a bit miffed off with me that I wasn't finishing my house. Because they've finished like all these buildings and they've made this really nice area, and then there was just my unfinished house off in the distance. But I've now got like a basic shell finished, so I can make a bit of progress on that. Do you edit your videos or have an editor yet? I edit all my videos myself, yeah. I can't afford an editor. I do actually have a contact with an editor that does some like higher end, like he works with some big clients, not in the just in the Minecraft space, but he works with like high paying clients, but he charges, I think he said it was about $200 a video, which is actually a pretty good deal, but it's a bit more than I want to pay if you think I'm wanting to make one video a week. But the thing is, sometimes getting an editor can be an investment. If you think about it, it's like if you pay an editor that's doing can you type /time? Apparently not. But if you pay an editor who can edit a video better than you can, and they do a job that makes the video more appealing and in turn gets more views and holds more attention, etc., then if that $200 investment into the editor can pay back more than what you put it in, then it can be worth it. And sometimes you have to take a shot at an editor before you can kind of make the realization that it is worth the investment. But if you think, this isn't mine, by the way, this is somebody else's build, but this has been here for quite a long time now. I think this has been here for about 1.5 years. And this is oh, they've built up on it since I was last here. They've expanded it a bit. Just planted my seed. But yeah, look at like the cool dwarven face with the lava and stuff coming out of it. Sick, man. But yeah, there's I don't know if there's anywhere I can warp to. There's no real players online apart from Outlaw, who's AFK at the moment, but yeah. There's a couple of people that come on like every single day and they've built some like pretty insane projects. If you want to join, by the way, you're more than welcome to. You just have to request whitelist in the whitelisting in the Discord. And then the IP should be pinned in one of the Discord things. But if you need it, then, you know, one of us can just copy and paste it in the Discord. But yeah, this is not, like, if I go to spawn, got a little Gandalf over here at spawn. Does it show on F3 in a server? It normally shows out in F3 in a single player world, but I don't know about a server. But yeah, this is a spawn that's been built by a lot of this has been done by Astral, one of our, who's in chat on Twitch right now, one of our amazing moderators. A lot of it was done by Mick and a bunch of other community members. Also helped out in little ways, designing roofs and things. So it was a lot of a community effort and a moderator effort to get this spawn area built. And then we did like a little quest that is, because we were originally going for like a bit of an RPG style approach to the server when we first started. So we added like quests and stuff where you'd learn all the basics. But yeah, Flav also, I has flavor helped with some of the roofs, which is incredible. Then we got these like custom trees, which I think again was Astral, I believe, or Mick, I can't quite remember. But yeah, this is all the special thanks to Snowflake, Astral, Mick, Nem, whose name has changed, but then they've also, I don't think they're actually part of the community anymore, sadly, but I'm keeping that there as a as a testament to my thanks, Lukey and Burnt Beans, who also is a long lost name in the community. And then here's where you can choose your if you want to be an elf, then you can choose that to get elf at the start of your name. If you want to be a dwarf, you can choose that. Or if you want to be like a Numenorian, originally we were going to give like all of the races like different perks and stuff. Like the dwarves were going to mine faster. The elves were going to have like faster growth on things. Hobbits were going to probably have like no hunger loss. Or slower hunger loss. I don't really know. We never really got around to implementing that because the updates came out too often, and yeah. Anyway, guys, the clock is now about to strike 7 p.m., which means I am going to go ahead and end the stream there for today, guys. I just want to go ahead and give a massive shout out to everybody that's hung out with us today. I can't thank you guys enough. And I just want to thank all the subs that we've gained today. All the people that have come through and supported us. Herc for that 4 months resub. Azza for that 60-month resub. All of the follows over on Twitch as well. You guys are absolutely legends. Thank you so much. But I am going to go ahead and leave it there and back out of the live stream and go and start cooking some spaghetti bolognese. Because I've got some spag bol to go and make before the missus gets home. But yeah, I'm so happy that I managed to get this plugin all sorted so I can now multi-stream without less issues. What's your bolognese recipe? Ooh. Throw in the mince, cook the mince, brown the mince off, throw in some passata, as well as some like Italian herbs and spices. I usually put a bit of red wine in, but I don't think I've got any red wine in at the moment. But my wife really likes it when I put a touch of red wine in the spaghetti bolognese. A little bit of salt, and then if I'm feeling a little bit spicy, a little bit of sugar in there as well. But that's only normally if I add a bit of a kick to it. Then the sugar just helps take some of the kick away from it. And then just keep cooking it off until it thickens up. And it's a really nice bolognese. I don't think it's technically a true bolognese, but my wife likes it, so can't complain. Well, appreciate you, Aaron, for asking that question. Enjoy the spag bol. I will enjoy it, every ounce of it. See you later, Raider. Thank you so much for hanging out. That sounds lovely. Oh, mate, it's gorgeous. If you ever make spaghetti bolognese, try putting like a drop of red wine in. Sometimes a stock cube as well can... chef's kiss, honestly, worth it. Obviously, if you're not old enough to use wine, then or you don't cook the meals, then please don't be going and suggesting red wine. Yeah, red wine is fantastic in bolognese. It really is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and play out one more song and head off. And thank you so much for watching. I've been Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I've really appreciated each and every one of you for making this live stream that little bit better, for having your presence here. But thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the video on Sunday, 6 p.m. GMT. You better be there or be square. Or if you don't watch the Minecraft videos, then at least go and watch my vlogs over on my vlog channel. Just search Mickey T Vlogs on YouTube. You'll see me in a profile picture wearing a white shirt. Go and watch those vlogs as well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been the Bad James. It's me, Mickey T. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Boop.